Hey cruisers, welcome to our Tuesday night Q&A. We are back. It is so great to see all of you here. Thank you so much for your patience this October. I know I've had a lot of people ask what happened to Vlogtoberfest, and I'm going to tell you right away, I am so sorry we couldn't make it happen this year. We just couldn't do it. I was traveling the first 2 weeks of October. I had full intention to do a little mini Vlogtoberfest when we got back, and I got super sick, guys. I apologize, but sometimes in life, you just can't do everything, and it breaks my heart. I would have loved to have done giveaways, lots of videos, but I don't have the capacity. But I love you guys, and I appreciate your understanding. So that I just had to get that out there. I've been thinking about it all week, and I wanted to say hello. The ship show is in the house. Bagak, hello guys, how are you? Our Goody, welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. Ginger, hi. Thanks for being here. And of course, to our wonderful Patreon community, which we call our Backstage Crew family. Thank you guys so much for being here and for being a part of it. Type crew in when you can. And of course, we're going to schedule our next Patreon Zoom call very soon. I have so much to update all of you on. Kat, no, we did not do an Amazon Live today. I did 3 of them yesterday, and today I just had to rest my voice, my vocal cords. I am still on antibiotics and I am healing, but I am not 100%. So we are doing it after this, as long as I don't break into a coughing fit. Like yesterday, I broke into a coughing fit on the show. It was terrible. It was embarrassing. It was awful. We don't want that. No way. The ship show sending some big love in the form of a super chat. Thank you so much. You guys are the sweetest. I appreciate you. How's everything going with you all? And hopefully we'll get to meet you one of these days on a cruise. That will be so much fun. Aw, thanks, Kat. All right, I noticed that we had a question in earlier, so I'm going to get to our Q&A. I know everybody really likes to spend time during these live streams answering those cruise-related questions, so we're going to do just that. First question came from Bob. Bob said, hey, can you recommend some hotels at a moderate price to stay at while in Rome for a week? I thank you. I thank you, Bob. I thank you for the question. Mwah. Let's talk about Rome hotels. So I'm going to tell you, I only have stayed at one hotel in Rome ever. I was there when I was on my MSC Yacht Club cruise a few years ago, pre-pandemic. We stayed at a very reasonable and wonderful hotel called the A Roma Hotel. I just looked it up and I was shocked at the price. It's only like $147 a night right now, which is great. Now, it is not in the city center. It's actually outside of the city center a bit, but that can be a real advantage if you're the kind of person who wants to be out in the country a little bit. It's great. It has a complimentary, beautiful, like indoor heated spa pool inside of it. So regardless of the weather outside, you can go down and you can enter this beautiful soaking tub. Everybody was in there. I went in it with my son. It was wonderful. They had a food hall with the most glorious buffet type of a thing I've ever had. It was a wonderful stay in Rome. If anybody else has any Rome suggestions for hotels, please type them into the chat and I will try to look for them and shout them out so that we can help Bob. I hope Bob is still here and was able to hear the answer to my question. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Sonia. I see some crew members and I see a super chat from beautiful Kat. Kat, thank you so much. You are the best. I truly appreciate the super sticker. Kat is a frequent flyer over on our Amazon live streams as well, and we absolutely love Kat. So thank you. And I see a lot of our backstage crew kind of weighing in here and saying hi and letting us know that they're here from Patreon. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Ship Show. What a great question. Been busy, but first cruise vloggers were you vloggers and just wanted to share the love and the, oh my God, thank you. That means a lot to us. I feel old. We are the old farts in the business, aren't we? I'm starting to feel kind of old too, but it is so exciting that we still get to do what we love. You know, it took us 10 years to take it full time, and it's funny because it's like, I feel like now that we're doing it full time, it's kind of harder. When I was doing my day job, I thought it was harder, you know, but then you have like the lifeline of your full-time salary and everything, and that's really great. Now it's like, no, actually, this is kind of more pressure. It's weird, right? So anyway, but it's really fun. Hi, Kathy. Great to have you. Hi, PJ. So let's bring some more questions in, guys. We're here for you. And the chat is quiet enough that if you have questions, we can probably get to them, no problem. Sometimes it gets a little busy and we don't get to them. So what I'll do is I'm going to talk about a couple of things. We've got some surprises for you guys today. I have got a list of stocking stuffer ideas for cruisers. Now, don't laugh at me, but you guys, did you know October is the main time when most people purchase their stocking stuffers? Did you know this? I did not know this, but it is indeed a fact. I know, right, Lori? So we're going to talk about some stocking stuffers. I'm going to link one by one into the chat. Now, this is just 6 little things that you could put into stockings that I think are really cool deals right now, and they're also all very tiny. So the first one is a rare sale on Laneige. I don't know if any of you ladies and gentlemen out there are familiar with this brand, but the bottom line is it really very rarely goes on sale on Amazon. A lot of times it'll go on sale during the big sale events like Prime Day. Sometimes it goes on Prime Day, sometimes on Black Friday, whatever. But for one reason or another, the peppermint one is deeply discounted right now. So that is stocking stuffer number 1. I know Stephanie's like, oh my gosh, wait, stop it, really? Okay, the next one. Now let's just say you do not want a peppermint lip balm. You're like, absolutely not. I don't want anything peppermint on my face. I got you, boo. This Aquaphor stuff, if you're the kind of person who's like, just give me the most simple, dry lip relief that there is without a lot of scent in it, this is fantastic. And you guys, just a reminder, all of these are affiliate links. We have a huge disclaimer in our description about it, but we always have to tell you that we earn a commission when you purchase from our Amazon store. So thank you for your support. Just here for the buffet. But anyhow, Aquaphor is kind of scent free and really nice. And the reason we're talking about lip stuff right now is obviously as we go into winter, don't you guys ever find that your lips just get so dry? And also, if you're traveling somewhere cool right now, you've got a plan for dry lips. And when you fly, OMG. So this is great for guys and gals. Honestly, so is the Laneige. The peppermint would be a great gift for a guy. It's not really tinted all that much. It might have a tiny bit of rosiness to it, but it's not going to be an issue. So if you're a dude and you like the scent of peppermint, grab it. It's really good. And your lady will love it for Christmas, trust me. Good stocking stuffer. Okay, Lori, I love it. Lori saw our article that we just recently put out. She said, I loved your article on preventing and coping with motion sickness. I shared it with my daughter who is really challenged with this. Well, thank you very much. Yes, I reshared one of our most popular articles ever about motion sickness. And the truth is, on a cruise, most people don't experience motion sickness. But if you are the kind of person who deals with motion sickness or seasickness on land, it is very likely that especially if you encounter rough seas, that you might encounter some seasickness on a cruise. So there's things you can do to avoid it, and there's things you can do to treat it. And I'll put the article in there. We have a lot of remedies in there that are medicinal and non-medicinal, of course. Here it comes. There we go. There is the seasickness one. So you're welcome, Miss Lori. It's absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for sharing that it was helpful. I love writing those articles, and I'm going to be continuing to get more of them out to you. Okay, now I have 2 techie tech items I'll put in there next, and then I'll talk about them in a second. But it looks like Yvonne Feld has a question. She said, once you book a cruise, is there any way to get an onboard credit after the fact up to sailing? It wasn't a perk that I got when I booked and wondered if there's any other way to get it. Yvonne, it depends on where you're getting that from. Like, your travel agent could potentially add an onboard credit, but usually you get what you get when you book it. I think most travel agents, if you're a travel agent, you're in the house, and if you want to weigh in on this, you can. But most of the time, onboard credit comes when you book it. So then you could also decide, is there any benefit, Yvonne, to canceling rebooking? Usually onboard credits are a small amount though, $50, $100. If it's a huge onboard credit, you might have to evaluate. Thank you, Angelique. You wear the patch. Yes. Hi, Lolly. Oh my gosh. Nice to meet you. Lolly, didn't I meet you on Sun Princess? Yes, didn't I? I think I did. So great to see you in the chat. I met so many great people on Sun Princess, you guys. I met a lot of travel agents and I met a lot of friends. It was great. It was all media and travel agents. So for the most part, if I was meeting you, you were either a media person or a travel agent, but it was really cool. All right, we got some more questions coming in. Right on. This is exciting. Oh no, crazy cat traveler, you got upgraded to an aft cabin. Oh no. Oh, I guess that could be a problem. All right, Sean Holland has a question. You always wonder if there's a way to possibly get dinner in the MDR delivered hot. It's never quite hot when you get it. Oh, Sean, I feel like that's one of the things that's kind of changed with cruising is, it's like, I don't know that the food quality is totally recovered. Here's my suggestion for dealing with that. I feel like when you want something on a cruise, you have to sometimes just ask for it in the most nice way. So if it was me and this was bugging me, and I'll be honest, this is something that bugs me too, and you can't ask them to microwave it. When you place the order, you could actually say to your server, I love it when my food comes out really hot. Do you have a dish you could recommend that is always like really fresh or really hot? Or do you think that when you bring me my Salisbury steak, you could grab one where the plate feels kind of hot? Tell them what you want. Why the heck not, man? Be an advocate for yourself. I would. And I got to tell you, I feel like I have become more of an advocate for what I want these days, because if you don't ask, you don't get. And if you ask for something very nicely, most of the time, you are so bad. Most of the time, the cruise company, the cruise employees, the staff, they don't ever want to tell you no. They want to tell you yes and make you happy. So that's how I would handle it. I don't be afraid to ask. And they might actually go out of their way to bring you a fresh hot plate. Like there might be a way that they could actually, if they know you're sensitive to it, they might be like, oh yeah, I got to get that guy a fresh thing of fettuccine Alfredo. So I'm going to go around and I'm going to have somebody scoop it. Unlikely that they have the time to scoop a fresh one for you. Most of the time, these dining rooms are more like, banquet style than cook to order style, but you never know. Yuki said, question, husband and I got a little queasy last day of our 6-day cruise. Any tips for surviving an 8-day? Yeah, get the motion sickness patches and wear them every single day. Get a prescription or go get the kinds that you can get over counter. So yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Oh, Amanda, guess what? Amanda, you're going to Morton, right? I remember you because guess what? I just recorded your podcast today and I am so sorry. It was 6 weeks from the time that I posted your call for question to the time I recorded. But yes, Amanda, you can do this. You're only going on a 4-night cruise, okay? So here's what I want you to do. And you're going to hear this in the podcast that comes out tomorrow morning. Amanda, for Morton Island, you're going to pack 4 dresses, 2 pairs of shorts, 4 shirts, and you're going to pack 3 pairs of shoes. So Amanda's going on a 4-night cruise, you guys, and she wants to try carry-on only, okay? And then your shoes are going to be a pair of sneakers or athletic shoes, a pair of sandals or flip-flops, and a pretty pair to wear to dinner with the dresses. You told me you like dresses. So I want you to rewear those 4 dresses during the day. So 4 dresses, 2 shorts, 4 shirts, and I want you to wear your jeans, your sweatshirt, or your sweater on the plane and your sneakers on the plane, your thickest, biggest shoes, and then take your little shoes and stick them in the suitcase. You're going to do it, Amanda. I know you can do it. I am so sorry about that delay. Oh yeah, Charles, French onion soup is always 1,000 degrees. PJ said, if you book with Carnival and the cruise rate goes down, you can call and they will either credit you or your remaining balance or give you an OBC. Good advice, PJ. So for the listener or the viewer who earlier was saying, hey, what can I do? Can I get myself that onboard credit? It was Yvonne, actually. Can I get myself that onboard credit? Then yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, a few more stocking stuffers, guys. USB hubs are on sale. Has anybody tried to take these on Royal Caribbean since the ban? Anybody tried it yet? regardless, if you're not going on Royal Caribbean, most cruise companies are still allowing it. I have even heard anecdotal evidence that some people are even taking standard outlets on Royal Caribbean and getting away with it, but I'm not gonna condone that. But has anybody tried this yet? So this is a stocking stuffer item linked down below and in the chat. Number 3. Number 4, I gotta shout them from the rooftops for the 5 millionth time. These little earbuds are on sale. They're great for travel, you guys. They're really tiny. You can wear them on the airplane. You can listen to your Netflix. You can do, listen to music. You can do whatever you want. They're super inexpensive and they have an additional coupon. So those are our first 4 stocking stuffers, and I will have 2 more for you before the end of the show. You're welcome, Amanda. Your personalized packing list. From me, girl. Anything you need, I'm always here for you. John cruises with Carnival all the time and said Carnival is still allowing these bad boys, these non-surge protected power strips. Okay, good. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, since we don't have questions in at the moment, I am going to go through my last 2 items that I want to share with you. Oh, that's a good one, Charles. Charles said Elizabeth has some cash in credit card points for onboard credit. Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. Ooh, genius. Hey, that's one way to turn them into cash. Your points, Charles. Genius. Love it. Hi, Samir. How are you? Okay, couple more stocking stuffers, you guys. Soap sheets. These are something that you put into your purse or your shore day bag. And when you go to a restroom on an island where there's no soap, you simply take one of these little teeny tiny sheets out before you contact the water, and they are soapy and wonderful, and they smell amazing. 300 sheets, 3 different scents. I always say flavors and people tease me because you're not supposed to eat them. But this one is the tea tree oil soap sheets. This one is country lavender, and the orange one is in my purse. Genius stocking stuffer idea. And my last stocking stuffer idea for you guys today is this pill case with labels. Samir is going to give me a booyah for these. Samir is an emergency room doctor and has all kinds of ways to organize his stuff. But you guys, look at this. This little pill organizer actually comes with name brand labels you can stick on there, and you're going to be the most organized packer of all time. So you want to grab these for yourself if you don't stocking stuff them. Jacqueline F. has a question. AARP no longer offers Princess gift cards to help pay off the balance. Do other places often offer discounted gift cards? I don't know of any discounted Princess gift cards except from Princess themselves. Princess will sell a gift card on occasion at a discount. I think, let me check, hang on. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, okay, so no more. Okay, Princess has discontinued offering the gift cards through AARP, but Princess does it. Let me see when they have the promo, if I can figure it out. Princess gift cards. I know at certain times of the year they offer discounts. I don't think it's all the time, but I swear they had one where if you bought $1,000 gift card, you got a huge discount. So keep an eye on those. Michelle Riley said, have you cruised from San Diego? We're considering a Holland America out of San Diego, but have never visited that port. Curious on places to stay, semi-close to the port. Yes, let me give you some hotels to stay at. Hold on. I have cruised out of San Diego. I was born and raised in San Diego. It is actually my hometown. And it is a very cute little cruise port. It's also very convenient to park there. If you're taking a vehicle, that you can park right in the lot. It is such a great port. There's no stress usually. It's like tiny and comfortable and just great. And it was Holland America that we sailed on out of Holland America many years ago when my son was a little baby. That was really fun. There's some awesome hotels downtown San Diego. The ones that are closest to the cruise port, I'm going to try to get those for you right now if I can pull up a map here. I've got to think about where the cruise port is and zoom in for just a hot second and see if I can find the cruise terminal. Okay, there's the convention center, Seaport Village, and the USS Midway. Okay, by the way, please go to the USS Midway Museum. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is a museum on an aircraft carrier, and it is life-changing to go there. Highly recommend it. Hotels downtown, sort of near there. You've got the Manchester Grand Hyatt. That's a little pricey. The Marriott Marquis is walking distance to that, and so is the Manchester. Those are the two closest. You could go to the Omni, which I don't know if I'd say that is, that's closer to the convention center and not really by like the USS Midway. Then you're talking about getting over to like, you're moving over to like, okay, wait, there's one that's really close. Hold on, hang on. My computer just froze and it won't tell me the name. But I see one that's like right on top of the terminal and I want to give you the name, but it's just frozen. So sorry. Hang on one second. So we're talking San Diego hotels here, guys. If anybody has any San Diego hotels for pre-cruise, please don't hesitate to jump in and let everyone know. Okay, the Wyndham San Diego Bayside runs $160 a night right now. Hard to say. The Intercontinental Sun runs $247, and that's really close to the cruise ship terminal. Those are the two closest hotels that I can see, and it is a very cute port. Do it. In fact, you're making me want to do it. I haven't cruised out of San Diego in probably, I'm thinking at least 15 years. So, okay, so we must be caught on the questions because Mr. Cruise Tips TV does not have anything on the screen for me. Okay, Michelle Riley, I hope you do it. The student is now the master, Samir. Okay, Ginger said Target will do 5% off on gift cards if you have a red card. That is a big deal. That is a big deal. You're welcome, Jacqueline. Carnival doesn't cruise out of San Diego anymore, huh, John? Okay, Samir is recommending the Marriott Marquis San Diego. Oh, that's funny, Charles. I wasn't going to call you out on it. The Omni is by the ballpark, but everything is so close to downtown. Oh, okay, the Omni. Okay, that got a little too far down towards downtown there. Yeah, so many good hotels in that vicinity. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, there really are a lot of places. You could extend your stay, walk around Seaport Village, and just really enjoy yourself. But yeah, the Wyndham Bayside is very close, and the Intercontinental Sun is very close. Those are the two that to me look like they are just like right on top of it. Honestly, the Wyndham is cheaper. It looks like it's going to be cheaper, and it's probably for a reason. You know, I'm sure the Intercontinental is quite fancy pants, but I think you guys are going to enjoy. I think you're going to enjoy that trip. San Diego is so cute down by the waterfront. I do love it. Good one, yes. Yes, thank you, Samir. Oh, of course, Michelle. Kathy is recommending the Residence Inn by Marriott San Diego right across the street. Excellent tip. Excellent, excellent tip. Thank you, Kathy. Love it. Very cool tips. You guys are really helpful tonight. So it's a little quiet in the chat, y'all. Any more questions coming up, or do we want to duck over to Amazon Live? I'm going to go ahead and put our Amazon Live after party link in. We'll head over there soon. I don't want to talk too much because I'm healing still. So got to keep the vocal cords in check. But so far I haven't had a coughing fit. So, you know, we're going to keep going until we can't anymore. And I also put my shirt in there. I think that the shirt accidentally linked on top of that thing. So let me do that again. Sorry about that, guys. But we are going to go over to Amazon Live. We're going to do just a top 15 deals on Amazon Live. I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time over there either, just because we're resting still and recovering a little bit, letting those antibiotics do their thing. Well, if you're cooking, Samir, we would have never known it. You're doing a great job. Angelique said, what cruise line would you recommend for Alaska, and how far out would you suggest booking? Angelique, I'm going to give you a cruise line by cruise line rundown of what line I'd book and how far out. first of all, as soon as you know you want to go to Alaska, book it. If you want the least amount of crowds and you want pretty weather, May is absolutely glorious. You're very brave if you choose October. But October, you got a lot of port cancellations and a lot of wind, so don't do it. I would suggest May, June, July, August as your, your best times. Oh, Samir, I didn't take any elderberry. Should I have? Oh man, I was down and out with a bacterial infection. Went to the doc, got antibiotics, felt better instantly after taking them. You know how that's always a scary sign. So I did not take them. Oh, I know. China Isidro said best things to do in Ensenada that isn't Bufadora, ziplining, or Valle de Guadalupe. The only thing I could recommend to you is wine tasting. Yeah. Stay on the ship. That's what I would do. Yeah. I mean, if you've done it all, just stay on and make yourself a sea day. Hi, Vernon. How are you? I got sidetracked from Angelique's question. I'm so sorry. Let's do this. Let's talk about every single cruise line pretty much that goes to Alaska, Angelique. Let's start with Princess because they're the biggest in Alaska. They have the most ships up there. They have a good blend of a demographic. You're going to have everything from kids to seniors and everything in between. A very good mix. You can be on an older ship, you can be on a newer ship. If you want an older, smaller ship experience, you can have it. Princess is great. They tend to cancel more ports than the next cruise line that I'm going to talk about for one reason or another. Holland America, also very big up there. Smaller ship experience, older demographic, less to do on the ship, more time in the ports, and phenomenal Glacier Bay experiences. I love Holland America for Alaska. If you're okay with a little bit of a sleepier nightlife and you like smaller, older ships. I do. I value a big room with lots of storage and a bathtub, even if it's dated and there's a lot fewer people on those ships. I love small ship, medium ship cruising. So Holland America for that. If you love Royal Caribbean, you should take Royal Caribbean to Alaska. If you love Norwegian, you should take Norwegian to Alaska. You shouldn't deviate from your cruise company because they all do a fantastic job. They really, truly do. But you're going to be happiest on the cruise line that you love, Angelique, okay? Also, do not overlook the ultra premium option, which is Oceania. Oceania is not a luxury cruise line. They're an ultra premium line. The pricing isn't going to be as high as an ultra luxury. You may find you're at a point in life at some point where you love Oceania. Truly small ship, truly fewer guests on board, and you really feel that. More luxury, better food, phenomenal. If you are at the luxury point, Seabourn cannot be beat. I had the most relaxing 9 days of my life on a Seabourn cruise. So that's the gamut, friends. I've never been on a Carnival cruise to Alaska. I'm not super interested in pursuing a Carnival cruise to Alaska. Because I don't know that that's really their specialty, but I wouldn't overlook anything, Angelique. That is my long answer, Angelique. Yeah, totally. Stay on the ship, Mike and Cheryl. Interesting, Samir. I'm going to try the elderberry. Might be a little late now, but I'm going to try. Oh, how fun. Perma, what ports? Amy Sharp, Guadalupe. I've never done Guadalupe. You mean the Guadalupe in the Caribbean, right? That I've heard is a beautiful, beautiful destination. Very gardeny. Let me look on the Shore Excursions group and see what excursions they recommend. Guadalupe. Can't find it. I must be spelling it wrong. I think I am spelling it wrong. Hang on. Yeah, I am. O-U-P-E. L-O-U-P-E. There we go. No? It's bringing me to St. Kitts. I honestly cannot share any specific information with you on Guadalupe. If anybody can, please let me know, but I've never been there. I hope that we can get there. Perma, For Costa Maya, Cozumel, Roatan, and Harvest Key, I do have ideas for you. Costa Maya, at the moment, I love going to Maya Chan. It's a beach club. Cozumel, I also love the beach clubs. I love Paradise Beach, and I love Nachi Cacombe. In Roatan, we did something totally different, and we did a jet ski tour using Shore Excursions Group, and that was amazing. But a lot of people do Little French Key. Harvest Key, I'd probably do a beach day. There you go, my friend. Hopefully that helps. Yeah. Elderberry Daily, huh? Good question, Charles. Thank you, Ginger. Enjoy the game. Soccer playoff, I love it. Oh, thank you, Miss Ginger. I like this shirt a lot, too. And I've got it in other colors, too. It's really cute. I put a link in the description because I knew you guys would like this one, and it's also on sale. All right, let's go do our after party, friends. Over on Amazon Live. I'm going to link to that one more time in case you all want to come join us. Just a quick top 15. I don't expect that we'll be over there for a super long stream, but come say hi if you'd like. And thank you so much again to everybody who came. Thank you to our super chatters for their awesome contributions tonight. Ship Show and Kat, thank you guys for that. And to our special backstage crew, let's get together soon on Patreon on our Zoom call. Amy, I'm so sorry about your change. Yeah, Amy, you do have to kind of end up learning to roll with those itinerary changes, hun. It does. Like Samir said, it really happens a lot. It's very common. It stinks when it happens a lot in advance. What cruise line did that happen to you with? I'm curious. Oh, interesting. That's a great tip, Yuki. Thanks for sharing that. You put your tips and extra cash towards it. I love the idea of physically setting cash aside for a cruise, Yuki. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Amy, what cruise line was that? It does happen. Things change. Travel restrictions change. Ship limitations change. It just kind of does. Holland America. That's actually a little more unusual for Holland America. They must have had a very big reason for having to do that. So yeah, it's really difficult when you're married to the idea of a port and then they change it on you. It's like, I picked it because I wanted to go to Virgin Gorda. I wanted to go to, like, you know what I mean? There's these things that we get stuck in our heads, and I've been there, and I'm the same way. But yeah, try to get your head around it. And hey, if you want to cancel and book another one with that port, try to do it. Yeah, busy port. What port? That's really weird. Was it this summer? I mean, this winter? Interesting. Michelle said, notice October 31st cruises are cheap, but Halloween is not a big deal to us. Are the ships overflowing on Halloween parties, or is there still quiet places? Most cruise ships are a party on Halloween, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be like swimming with kids necessarily, because kids are still in school. But usually they are a little bit more festive. You're going to find people party a little more on Halloween cruises, but not to the extreme. Even on Princess last year, we were on a 12-night repositioning cruise, and Halloween, and everyone was partying like crazy the whole week, the whole 12 days. And it was like not 20-year-old people partying either. It was like princess people partying. So a little bit more. St. Lucia must have some strong regulations about how many ships can be there. Oh, doing it backwards and changing your ports, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, Lori, that's why they're partying, huh? Hey, Alex, how are you? Oh, trying to get over to Port Canaveral from Orlando International Uber is $85. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. You could do GoPort. GoPort has a shuttle. Carolyn Foster said, going to Roatan in November. Tried to reserve at Maya Chan. They responded full or closed. What's second choice? I don't have a second choice. Let me look really quick, because I've only been to that one, so I don't want to recommend anything. Has anybody done anything else at Costa Maya? Maya Chan is booked for her trip. There's something called Pattaya Beach Club, Pitaya Beach. Has anybody ever done Pattaya or Gobal? I've also heard Ya Beach is great, but I've never been there. So there's a few more ideas for you to research. Yeah. I know, Amy. I know. Thank you. I'm so glad. And yeah, don't lose your spirit. Okay, friends, we're headed to Amazon Live. If you want to come join us for a couple minutes over there for a little travel deal stream, I'll be repeating some of the same items that I featured earlier for the stocking stuffers. If you want to see them again, you can come hang with me. All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next Tuesday. Everything should be back to normal for a little while. I'm thinking it's going to be the next few weeks we'll be here. So no changes to the schedule next week. Appreciate you all. Till next time. See you on the high seas.
Cruise around the week.